Hey guys, welcome to our channel. Yeah, circumstances and my not feeling good. Take 4. So we're gonna try this again. Few things I want to cover here. Of course, I got a Mandela effect, and somebody pointed out to me this morning, and I can't remember who right offhand, um, um, that Ozzy Osbourne's logo changed. And I went and looked, and he's right. I mean, on a lot of these albums, the O's sitting about a half O behind those Z's and the S, and it's. I had all the Ozzy Osbourne albums. I still have them. I'm sure they're in storage where I've got a lot of my CDs at. Ozzy Osbourne, Black Sabbath, but something like that would expect to see more changes. And there's hardly any in his songs, and I've been listening to his songs, and really there aren't any. I mean, there's not. I have one here, but more than not, I'm finding, including Black Sabbath, that there's no changes at all that I could detect at this time. And that could mean a couple of things. That could mean that the logo or name changes first and then the lyrics follow behind. It could also mean that Ozzy Osbourne was more certain of his lyrics, leaving less probabilities for other lyrics as quantum computers got fired up, and those probabilities were farther out before you could start getting into small percentage changes, which we already have. But again, small percentage changes. Uh, uh, what do I mean? I don't mean small percentage in our chart. I'm talking about small percentage of songs at this point. Like when I'm going through Poison, you guys saw I found a lot of Poison songs. I haven't got all the way through Aerosmith. I only listened to like 4 of their songs or 5, and I found 3 songs that changed. Ozzy Osbourne and Black Sabbath, I've been listening to a gambit of their songs, and they all sound perfect. So I'm not sure why, but let me get into the effect. I wanted to get into that because somebody brought it up, and I had told them to let me think about it and get back to them after work. So hopefully they'll watch this video, and I'll try to get to the comments section and reply at some point. Probably not tonight. But we got Flying High again, guys. Ozzy Osbourne. And at around 3:15, he says, Daddy thinks I'm lazy, he don't understand. He never saw inside my head. People think I'm crazy, but I'm in demand. They never heard a thing I said. All right, that's what I remember. Now, again, I own these albums, all right? Listen to them on a big stereo all the time. And again, I mean, it was probably one of my other takes that I said this. I mean, Ozzy's one of my favorite singers of all time, Black Sabbath and Ozzy, solo, both. And so I know that that's what he said. But now he says, Daddy thinks I'm lazy. He don't understand. Never saw inside my head. People think I'm crazy, but I'm in demand. Never heard a thing I said. So he and they dropped. And now you just got him saying never. So um, that's 2 changes for me. And you know what? I've got a couple of, I went ahead and found a couple of residues, guys. And one of them, the one guy says the he part, but not the they part. And the other band says them both, but it's kind of tough to hear. So you can see if you can hear it. I'll post the links. And but then you can hear Ozzy doing it. Uh, never and never. There's no he and there's no they. So That's it, guys. You can thumb me up. If you remember, Ozzy used to say, Daddy thinks I'm lazy. He don't understand. He never saw inside my head. People think I'm crazy. Um, yeah, well, people think I'm crazy, but I'm in demand. They never heard a thing I said. And you can thumb me right down if you remember that he always said, never saw inside my head, never heard a thing I said. I apologize, guys. I really am not feeling the best. Oh, so I did these, I did our calculations, and, well, what the heck, I'll show you, but I'll just tell you, you got two changes in a with title and song for 266 words altogether that could change, and you got a 0.75% variance, and I plotted it into the chart, and he's right here. Not quite to these, but pink, pink. I mean, that's just your greens, and then you can jump up and you got the same sort of a pattern going on with these. And of course, I have the other chart going on, and you guys remember that you got the same pattern carrying right over there. So, I don't know. I plan to get several. I don't know. My fiance suggested 100 pages. I said every time if I think I need 10, then I think I probably need 20, and if I need 20 pages of these graphs, then I probably need 30. And she said, why not make it easy and just make it 100? Well, who knows how long that could take? I mean, if I ran into a dead end or a wall that I couldn't find any effects, then I'd just have to go with what I had. But I'm going to try to get at least uh, 20, 50, maybe even 100. I'll come up with a finite number at some point uh, of these to be generally the same pattern. And if I can get that many pages of data to be the same, then we'll need to start extracting information from that. And I have a few ideas of how. Once again, I got several, I think, good ideas how. But I need more data, and I need it to keep doing the same pattern, because if the pattern breaks, then obviously my theory's wrong. So, right there. So that's what it's all about. Anyway, guys, again, thumb me up if you remember he and they in there, and thumb me down if you just remembered never. And thanks for all your thumbs up, thumbs down. Thanks for your comments and subscriptions. And for now, you guys have a great rest of your night.